some of the usuals coming back. I see Frauke is here. I always say those who keep attending meetings, at the end they become the strongest leaders. It is an honor for me to see Mr. Abdullah Seydu is here with us. Hello. Great respect. I am still thrilled and enthusiastic by the power of energy you have shown me with your African team. I remember that for a long time. I was listening today to Anish, and I didn't prepare myself for that. I mean, I knew about the story, a little part of the story, that Anish is with us already for 4 months. And Prashant has told me last week that Anish has bought a new car, a Jeep Compass, and he even shared with me the video that we saw today on the screen. This is all I knew. But today I got to see another perspective to this story. And this is the most important part. It's the struggle. It's the heartache. It's the hard days, the days you wanted to quit, Anish. The days you said, I can't take it anymore. That you went through those days. The real part of the story, where the most people don't see. They only see your Jeep now. They don't know what you went through. And you may have paid maybe the equivalent to the value of $39,000 US for this car. I think you have paid much more. You have paid that with your blood, with your sweat, with the tyranny that you went through, the heartache that you went through, the setbacks that you've had, all the roadblocks. This is what you have given for this. And you deserve much more than that. First of all, you deserve this gift to treat yourself with something like that. I cannot forget the first time when I bought my own car, my first car. I still have it. It's not so long ago. It's 4.5 years. It was the best day of my life. It was something to achieve, something I dreamed of for such a long time. And you know what? You're proving living story. You're a living example to others to show them it's possible. And what else I want to tell you is I disagree with you at one point. You said at a certain point that Mendy Zicherman is for you your second God. And I happen to disagree with you big time. And I'll tell you why I disagree with you, and I think you will agree with me now. I'm a human being. And I went through the same, sorry for my language, just through the same shit in order to get where I am today. And both of us know that this is the only way to get to success. And we are living by example to show others it's possible. You're not God. It's not only if you're a God that you can be successful. It's not true. We are human beings, and we have the power to chase our dreams. We have the power to hold on to our dreams, to go the extra mile. When everybody said it's over, to tell us ourselves, no, it's not over. When the world thinks it's impossible, we make it possible. This is who we are. We are human beings, and we have this power. We have this energy amongst ourselves. And it's not always easy to feed ourselves with this kind of energy. It's not always easy to feed ourselves with this positive mindset. And sometimes you struggle into your best friends, into your best relatives, into your leaders, into your downline. And they tell you, no, and you keep going, but you keep going for your plan because you see the plan in front of you. They don't see the vision that you have. And this is what we are all about. And this is the nicest part of your story. Today, Prashant shared a video on the screen of what you have reached. I loved particularly more the story that you have told us, what you have gone through up until today. Yet the biggest part of the story is that you are just 4 months with us in a beta phase. When there's so much hiccups, when there's so much difficulties, when there's so much red IDs, when the platform sucks. It didn't happen with the new platform that we launched today. It happened with the older platform, the basic platform. And in 4 months' time, besides your daily needs, besides your comfortable life that you've been able to feed your family with, you are already in a position to buy yourself and treat yourself with a luxury gift of $39,000. And in your country, it's a shitload of money. This is a big story. This is a big Vitae story. This shows people it's possible. So instead of sending us messages of, hey, where is my old post? I don't see it. Instead of seeing through what we have new stuff, yeah, I just got forwarded a message and I need to read it out loud to you guys. Yeah. Hi, Vitae team. Congratulations to your new design. I'm really surprised about the restart of Vitae. I don't see any changes yet, except that my former posts, pages, and groups are lost. I heard that the platform will be available in different languages and a lot of new usable features. Where are they? You know, I can keep on reading to you this stuff. I can tell you one thing, such a mindset never gets to the top. It's the people who take the challenge and decide, you know what? This is what I'm going to go to the next level. Instead of seeing negative stuff and understanding, and we have explained that in our Zoom calls, yeah, this is the beginning towards public launch. On day one, don't expect public launch on day two. Quick wins, fast money does not exist. Certainly not with us, because we are not operating a scam. We are building a future. And just to show you how this works, if you listen, guys, and I'm talking to all of you, to Anish's story, before we launched this very new platform, which by far looks much better than the older, yeah, he already made his success story, and he's only starting because he's just 4 months here. Take that example in front of you, a person coming out to you in public, telling you, this is what I've done. Here's the evidence. Here is the proof. Pashan didn't want to say it, yeah, but this guy had really fire on his, not just his back, on his bottom. He decided, I'm not going to sit on the chair. I'm going to walk and run and work hard. And believe me, still today, his day might go through with only one banana. Still today, although he can afford much more than a banana, he doesn't have the time to eat. I know how this looks like. You are already successful and you don't have time to enjoy your life because you are busy with building your future. There are days, for example, like today, I still didn't eat today. And believe me, I can afford myself a banana or more. There are days I'm coming at supper time to eat my breakfast. On an empty stomach, I'm starting with supper meal. It's not a breakfast meal. There are many days like that. And it's just my days. I know, for example, I don't know if he is here today in our call. Let me just check fast in the participants. One of your great leaders. No, he's probably not here. No, he's not here. Doesn't matter. I know how many days I meet him and we both decide to go eat at night, breakfast. This is the kind of stories that talk the most to us. You know, you will always find people who find everything negative and they expect everything because I don't know what kind of information was fed to them. But you have to learn to see through it. You have to learn to see through it. There's always a menu of reasons why it's not good. Believe me. Believe Anish. Believe Prashant. Believe Haridas. Believe Dr. Abdullah. Mr. Abdullah Seydu. Those guys, they have every day a reason to quit. Not one. We have a menu of reasons to quit. Every single day. But what differentiates us versus the average is we decide to go crazy. And I've said it many times online and live as well. People think it's not good to be crazy. Crazy is the opposite of average. I want to be crazy. I don't want to be average. We do crazy things. Crazy is not the one that goes on the street and make like, no, that's not crazy always. Crazy means the person where everybody stops and says, I can't take it anymore. I'm giving up. He says, you know what? I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to do the crazy thing. I'm not going to stop with 2 meetings a day. I'm going to do 16 of them a day. And not one day. I'm going to do that for 1 week, for 2 weeks, for 4 months, for 5 months in a row. Even if I make money, I'm not going to look at the results. I'm going to keep doing what I said I'm going to do because I decided I'm sick and tired of what's happening and I don't want to go back to where I started from. This means the good crazy. This is what Pashant is crazy about. This is what Anish is crazy. This is what Haridas is crazy. This is what this kind of people are crazy about. Listen to their stories. I know there are very few like that, but it's somehow in every Zoom call, you have hundreds and hundreds of people. In every event, you have hundreds and sometimes thousands and thousands of people. Everybody's looking at the guy on the stage and tells himself, you know what? One day I also want to be at that stage. The problem is with their mindset, because they're not there yet, they expect to do it in a quick win, fast. Next week, I want to be there. I want to earn next week $10,000 a week. It doesn't work like this. You want to earn $10,000 a week? Well, let me tell you the truth. It's going to suck. It's going to be hard. There are going to be days where you tell yourself, why the hell did I start with this journey? Everybody thinks I'm crazy. I lost all my friends, my family. Everybody looks at me like, you are cray-cray. Everybody. Your mom is going to tell you, stop that. Your wife is going to tell you that. Your husband is going to tell you that. Your children are going to tell you that. Your grandparents are going to tell you that. Your best friends are going to distance from you because, okay, here comes back with this story. Bye. This is the truth. Nobody ever made success in a night. My question to you today is one question. Are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing, in order to achieve your luxury items, your goals, your comfortable items, are you willing to pay the price? When people tell me, Mendy, I want to become a millionaire, I ask them, you really? Really? You really want to become a millionaire? They tell me, yeah, I want to become a millionaire. Well, I have a question for you. Are you willing to do what it takes to become a millionaire? Yeah, sure. Are you willing to bear the cost, whatever it takes to become a millionaire? Sure. And then I just start with my first sentence. They're like, oh. I said, you know what? For the next year, you're going to work every single day, from morning to night, 8 hours at least a day, if not more, without looking at the results. Even after 6 months, you have not earned one single penny. And in 1 year from now, if you do that every single year, you're going to have the foundation of a good career start to become a millionaire. And suddenly they start seeing everything fading away from them because they decided what? He bought it in 4 months. I can do that in 4 months too. You know what this guy did 4 months for that? You know what he did before the 4 months to get there? No, you don't. And not always you're winning. You want to become a leader? You got to fight like a lion. A lion really, really fights to get his food. Open up National Geographic. They run after antelopes and so many other animals in the what's it called, in the wild, to catch their food. No antelope is coming to an, please eat me. No zebra comes to a tiger. Here you go, just bite. I'm here for you. I'm just gonna lay down. Just go for it. No. They go fight for their food. And if they don't, they're hungry. It's very simple. It's hard. It's going to suck. And I'm not here to take you now negative. Oh my God, I'm not going to start it. Because I can tell you one thing. If you're not start that, any other job you're going to take is going to be hard too. The difference is in any other job you're going to take, you're going to work 8 hours and a boss above your head. And for this miserable time to go through, you're only going to get paid a very limited amount and your boss is going to become rich. You have the chance to be the boss of yourself and unlock potential of income, but you're going to go through shit that your boss went through. You can really have to go through this. It's possible. Anish's story shows you one thing. It's possible. If you're really going for it, if you really hold on to your dream, if you review your vision every single day, it is not over until you win. It's possible. Repeat it to yourself now. It's possible. Say it. Say it out loud in your home. It's possible. It's possible. Everything that you see is possible. I just came back from Dubai last week. There's a city of luxury in the world that nobody knows that it's happening. Every third car is a Rolls Royce or a Ferrari or a Lambo. It's not particularly my taste, to be honest. I'm not dreaming for these cars. This is not me. I don't need this show. But there are many people who want that. And I know one thing. All these people, they paid a price for it. It's not $20,000 a car. They did something for it. They worked hard. They worked really hard. And if you look some history up of Dubai, where Dubai was 60, 70, 80 years ago, my goodness, that was a very poor country with very poor people. But it's people who summed up a spirit to decide, you know what? Let us be the light tower to the world where dreams can be achieved. And this is what they have done. It didn't took them 4 days, not 4 months, and not 4 years. It took them much more. But it did it quite fast in terms of history in worldwide. This is what you need to understand. If you're sick and tired of your situation, if you're really sick and tired, and you decide, you know what, I'm anyways going to grow older. I'm anyways going to grow older. And now question is, fast forward 3 years, how am I going to look like if I keep doing the same stuff I do today? Or worse than today? Or the same? Or maybe a little better. Maybe. Could be the circumstance. But do you really think there's going to be a big change? Look at the last 3 years of your life. Do you really see a big change in you between today and 3 years ago? The answer is no. Some people, the answer is yes. I see a difference. I see a big difference. I remember where I was 3 years ago. You know why? Because I did different stuff in the last 3 years. I decided to change myself. I didn't want to have 3 years down the road the same result I had 3 years ago. So I did something else. You see, you cannot change your results because results is results of habits that you have. But if you change your habits, you impact your results. This is what Anish was telling us today. He saw he cannot have financial freedom. He had to change something. He had to change his mindset, his ideas. So Anish, congratulations. You have well deserved it. And I really think the entire team, not just your downline, your uplines, everybody listening in today is rooting for you. And everybody feels happy for you. Everybody congratulates you. And everybody feels that you have really, really earned it and you deserve much more than that. So again, congratulations. I'm really inspired by your story. And it's a story I'm going to use for a long time. Really. I thank Prashant and Haridas together for getting me the opportunity to get to know this story from a close angle. I didn't see it this way last week. I was really, really emotionally attached when I heard, emotionally touched, when I heard your story. Because I know that this is the truth behind it. The seeds that nobody sees on the ground. The pain that you have gone through for that. That one banana that you talked about, that last bite of the banana when you knew there is no more bite after that for today. This has to feed me and make my stomach feel full. I know what you mean. This is the biggest part of your stories. This is the biggest part of your stories. I want more stories like that on the next calls. Because we have the possibility to do so. And we have made promises, and promises have been kept. We opened today the first step towards public launch, a very brand new platform, which I get so much good feedback. Unfortunately, there are some that never see good stuff. They always expect, I don't know what. I don't know this person. I don't know a name. I know one thing. I can bet with you this guy never saw success in his life. He's only about complaining. Maybe it's a woman. I don't know. I don't know a name. I don't want to know the name, actually, but never mind. I want to feed myself with positivity. There's so much good feedback. There's so much activity already on the platform. When people talk about, hey, the old post didn't migrate, listen up. I was explaining that in our Zoom calls. We built a quick platform just to see how the idea is catching by. It's not about the post that you have posted there. It's about your relationships that you have built, the amount you have earned, the energy points that you have bought and earned as well through share power. It's your sunburst placements. That's what's important. And now we're building a new platform. It's new. It's not refurbished. It's not edited. It's new. It's a completely from scratch built platform. When I started today looking at my wall, I didn't have time to scroll down to the very first post of today. We have had today tens of thousands of people online. It's sick how many people were engaging today alone. Tens of thousands of members online today. And as every new thing that launches, yes, there are small hiccups in testing that you didn't notice in testing. And we act very fast, I must say, being very fixed. So the next day, expect to report testing issues, and it's going to be fixed. We have the platform for that. We have the skills. We have the tools. The entire engineering of this platform is made for that when something is being reported, we can act fast. This is not rechanging the entire code. We're acting very fast. I know of many stuff that have been changed already since opening today, the new platform. That I've noticed, small minor details, doesn't matter. I had earlier a conversation with Prashant about that as well. For example, somebody that is that was upgraded and he's now expired, he's appealing as a free member. That needs to be changed. Told them I'm going to report that. Meanwhile, I was in a brainstorm meeting with the board because tomorrow we have a board meeting. Hence why I'm in Switzerland currently. I didn't report it yet, but I'm going to report it, of course. But I'm telling you, this is what I want to show you. We're building this together. We're doing this as a team. And if we all collect together the same mindset, and if we all put together the same vision in front of our eyes, we're going to win it much faster as well. Not just much stronger, much more powerful, but much faster as well. If everybody is here just to, if everybody is here just to wait for somebody else to do the job for him and expect on his chair that the money just will flow in, not going to happen. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I told you guys, I wouldn't achieve today this stage without you. You see, 2.5 years ago, I came up with an idea that was just about me, my partners, and I started sharing this with a few friends, and that's it. But together, we started building more and more and more and more and more until we are here today, counting nearly 90,000 upgraded members. See what I mean? This is happening together. From India, but not just from India. It happens from Africa as well. We have a great leader there, I told you that. One that is big time inspiring, full of fire, full of energy. We do this in Vietnam as well. We do this all over Europe. We're starting now in the United States. We have that in Great Britain as well. I mean, this is happening all over the place. It always starts slowly and suddenly, boom. I remember when Prashant told me, you see, Mendy, Vietnam was a big country. India is going to be bigger. It went very slow in the beginning, very, very slow. But suddenly, boom, they're nearly bigger than Vietnam. Nearly at the finish line there. And why is that? Because there's a determination. It starts with one person. One person decides, you know what, I'm going to do India. Person with a lot of vision. Great man. One that I particularly love very much. This is what I mean. It's having a vision in front of you. And no, yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, it's going to suck. Yes, I'm going to feel sometimes I can't take it anymore. I want to quit. Not today. You know what? Today I'm going to take a day off. I'm going to start again in 2 days. But you know what the problem is with this day off? A day off is a day to fill your mindset with so much negativity. That was the biggest mistake in the first place, to take that day off. I can give you one small tip. I work very hard and I sometimes need a day off. I always tell myself I'm going to take the day off after I finish this and this and this and this. Then I'm going to treat myself. Now, it's up to me to finish this in 2 months and then I get my day off. Or it's up to me to finish that in 6 months and then I get my day off. But as long as I don't finish, I don't take my day off. Why? Because I know when I finish the project, my day off is filled with satisfaction. I'm happy I've achieved something, so I'm filled up with positive mindset in my day off. If I take my day off because I can't take it anymore because it was too much work, that's a screwed up day that next day. That's the biggest mistake a person can do. Do not do this to yourself. Plan, do, review. Make your plan. Do it, the plan, and then review if the plan was good. If not, plan again, do it, and then review. Plan, do, review. Plan, do, review. Plan, do, review. That's what you need to do. Every single day, again and again and again and again and again. And it's going to take very much time when you look forward to it. But when you look backward, ask Anish. It suddenly passed by so fast. Everything. He feels so good now. He sits now in such a comfortable place. Not just in his mind, maybe physically as well, but he's now in such a comfortable atmosphere. Sits, first of all, in a very nice suit and a very nice tie, in a beautiful car. And now he starts thinking about the years that passed ahead. It feels suddenly so fast. Wow. But when he asked him, how did it feel like when he started this journey, looking forward all these years up until this car arriving at his front yard, it was like eternity. It was like, oh my God, this is impossible. I can't do it. I'm not made for that. I don't have the skills. You see, Anish starts with the story, I'm sorry, my English is not good. You know what I'll tell you? Bullshit. Sorry. It's not about your English. I love Passant very much. His English is also not the best, especially in spelling. Who cares? The guy is full of fire. That's his story, man. It's his spirit that talks. Your success story is your spirit, is who you are, the way you go, the way you behave. Who cares? Imagine I need to do tomorrow a German Zoom call. My German is not perfect. I understand German perfectly, but my German is not perfect. I don't use it every single day. It's the vibe. It's the spirit that people feel. I don't care about your English. I care about your story. And I feel it through a screen. I feel that spirit every time I connect with Prashant or with Haridas. Every time. These people are on fire. Your English is much more better than what you think, because the way your story comes out is much better than English. It's a language every single person understands. Everyone understands this language. Everybody smells success. Everybody wants to be around you now. Now you'll see you have many, many more friends. You see, this is the story with success. You work very hard to get leads and contacts and prospects. But once you're there, you become a magnet. Everybody wants to be good with you. Everybody's, hey, how did you get this car? Tell me more about it. You want to have this car? I'll tell you how. You ready for this? Boom! Here's the banana. They go bananas. If you believe me. That's the story. Now you're a magnet. Everybody wants to be your friend. I remember when I had arguments with people told me people cannot change. I said, this is not true. People can't change. People can change. If you would tell me 8 years ago, Mendy, you're going to sit one day talking, not just one day, you're going to sit one day talking to a team in Zoom of 800 people. First of all, I wouldn't believe 8 years ago that I'm going to participate in the Zoom of 800 people. But that I'm going to be talking and people would be there just to listen to what I'm saying, I would say, nah, not me, sorry. I changed. Yes, I changed. I changed for the better. I changed for the good. And now after I changed, I want to help one thing for everyone. Help change people for the better. Help change the world for the better. Being a platform where everybody can have a speech. And I saw today people writing negative stuff about Vitae on our platform, on the new platform. And I get a phone call from someone in Belgium. He called Mendy. This needs to be taken off. He's hurting the community. He feeds negativity to the community. I said, you're not listening to my Zoom calls. Freedom of speech. This person has an opinion. Let him voice his opinion. You want to start a debate? You can start a debate on the platform. I don't care. It's up to you. You have the right to free speech. But this person has also a right to free speech. And if he feels negative about it, he should have a platform where to write it. You see, if I start saying that Twitter scams people out and censors people and silences people because they don't agree with their agenda, Twitter will ban my account. This is not free speech. If you do this on our platform, you can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. Of course, again, I always say that everything that relates violence, hate, racism, crime, pornographics, etc., no, it's not welcome. As we're going to censor that as well. Of course, we're going to censor that because you don't do that on the street as well. You cannot go somebody and be a racist to him on the street. Why should you be able to do this on our platform? But if you're not unhappy about our platform, we give you the platform to say that. This is the difference. People need to understand that. Don't look at it, hey, something is wrong. We need to delete. No, you don't delete it. You have a problem with it? You can tell this person on the platform, I have a problem with what you're saying. And I'll tell you why I see positive stuff, not negative stuff. Start a debate. This is what makes us humans. That we can debate. We don't need to circumvent others in order to fit our agenda. If your agenda is good, it's going to rise up. If you live with the truth, if your opinion is the truth and the good, it's going to win. Ultimately, it's winning. It doesn't matter how many times you silence that. I'm telling that to guys so many times. If you put in oil and then you put in water, the oil is always going to come up again in the glass. The truth is like the oil. It always comes up. It always finds its way. And if you put in Coke and Fanta and wine and beer on top and whiskey on top of it, you're going to see the oil is swimming up and it comes up. The oil is going to win. It's coming to the bottom. To the top, sorry. From the bottom. Always. The truth is good enough. You're going to win. If you need to silence people to voice your opinion, you're not going with the truth. You know yourself. You can't watch yourself in the mirror. You're wrong. This is what we are for. We are Vitae. We are about celebrating life. We have a new platform. We have made that promise to you, and we have kept that promise. And we have made more promises. We're going to keep them as well. We're going to adjust and add features and add good, cool stuff, unique stuff that no other platform has. Expect that in the near future. Expect that because it's already in the making. Some of them are nearly in the finish line. This is what's coming. You don't believe me? Wait. Wait. Stand in a few months there and say, damn, I should have believed him. Now I missed the opportunity for another few months. But hey, there'll still be an opportunity then. We're not a scam. If you don't buy in now, you're never going to have the same chance. You can come in 5 years. You can come in 20 years as well. Our platform is still a platform. We don't sell a compensation plan. We sell a platform. In a compensation plan, you got to sell positions and binary stuff. And I don't know what else of scam articles are there. You might maybe get a better platform if you wait. The idea is if you're anyways going to join, why you join now? It's very sad. If you see what this is happening, I've been explaining that. Look at this as a child. You don't want to miss one single minute, one single second of what this is being built, because we're building something that has never been built ever before. We're building a company for people, for the people, not for ourselves. This is the difference. Every single company that I know of build a company for themselves using the people for their own benefit. See what I mean? If you need proof by that, check out our compensation plan. How much is the company earning? And then tell me that this is a scam. Then tell me, no, it's built for the big people in the top. Check our compensation plan. It's in front of you in your back office. Where's the money going to? The people. If we would build this platform for ourselves, advertisements would be our number one product and our number one customer. We don't. Not with us, because the people are being bothered by that. This is a platform for the people. Still need proof? Wait. Wait for yourself and see it growing. You know why wait? Because I know we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people knowing and igniting a fire in themselves where this is going, and they have a vision in front of their eyes, non-stop vision, non-stop, and they know if they don't do it, we're going to do it. 2 years ago, it was just a few people. Now we have hundreds and hundreds of people that like the fire is burning up there behind all the way. No nonsense, because they've come from other companies and they've seen in other companies what the stories are and how and what and how many packages you need to sell in order to get your commission. And their garage is full of products. Not being able to sell them because they overpriced it in the market where everywhere else is much cheaper. So why should the regular customer buy it from you? Just because you want to make a commission? Just because you want to make a living on behalf of somebody else? People are fed up with these stores, and that's why they come from different companies to ours. Because they see this is pure. This is for real. By the way, if we would operate the scam, we wouldn't invest time, money into a new platform. We could have just let the old platform work. This is what I mean. Have a bigger vision. You want to understand what a bigger vision is? Go to one of the Zoom calls of Mr. Abdullah Seydoux. Listen to this person, how he talks about a vision. This person lives in Africa. He has seen the worst of what mankind can make through in Africa. He has a vision. He took a decision upon himself. He's going to take this platform because he knows the only way to change the situation in Africa is not listen to all these multinationals saying, we're going to build up a charity foundation for Africa. We're going to build some new schools. No. He has seen that for many years. He has listened to these stories. He's fed up of these stories. Suddenly something came upon his path and he says, you know what? This is really something that's going to change the lives of people in Africa. I'm going all in. And it may sound strange that I talk to him like he would be my upline. But this is who we are. I don't look at him as my downline. I was really inspired. You know, when you listen to a man in your team, yeah, listening to him telling the Vitae story, and I'm listening to this, I'm like, wow, he has this vision through. Wow, this is powerful how this guy talks. And I cannot wait. Prashant, really, I cannot wait for you to invite me to his next Zoom call. He's amazing. I don't see him on the screen now. I saw him before, but I mean, this is one guy that is like, wow. This is what we need. More leaders like that. And Prashant, even Haridas, both of you, you are blessed to have many of this kind in your team. And it comes only from one place because both of you are like this. Everybody in his way. Prashant is more the noisy one. You're more the shy one, but you can also make some noise. I saw that. You know, Prashant has a good phone. He takes good videos. And I follow his pictures and I follow his stuff. And I like that. He's building a good team spirit with recognitions, with pins, with cakes. By the way, you guys love cakes. You guys love cakes. But it's good. There's a team spirit. People feel that's good. People want to belong. People want to be part of a movement. This is the movement. I'm really, really proud of the way you guys are building your team spirit. And now you reap the fruits. When you have a person like Anish come and tell here on this platform, this story, it's wow. It's inspiring, not just others, it's inspiring everyone. It's inspiring people who created this platform in the first place. What more can it give it to you back as feedback? That you know that your story inspires the co-founders of this company. This is the best feedback you can ever get. Then you know you're on the right track. You know you're on the right path. I want more people like Anish coming forward with their stories. I want more success stories. And if you need help, you have amazing uplines that will dedicate their time to you. Anish said it. He wasn't knowledgeable to social media, to the danger of social media, what's happening in the market. He didn't see it this way. Suddenly started seeing in the world, oh my God, what is happening here? See what I mean? The bigger picture. The bigger picture. This is what you have to watch. If you follow some news and you see what's happening in the Wall Street story last week, don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but Google it a bit. Robinhood with trading, like the hedge funds, how they control people's money and where the little people decided to fight back and they won, and how they started to silence other platforms so the little people can't buy back shares. This has to stop. Now, I'm not suggesting we're opening a share platform. We're not in the financial sector, but what I mean is we need that in the marketplace. We need a platform that gives the people the rights that they deserve. Simply, they deserve to speak. Like we can speak here, we need a bigger platform for the entire world to be able to talk whatever we want to talk about, where people can voice their opinions. Even if we don't like it, and especially if we don't like it, and even if it's about us. If people feel something negative about us, we got to take that information and learn from that. Tackle that to positivity. Or maybe try to convince them in a positive way. And if it doesn't work, move on, go forward. Learn and go on. Don't be shy by others who tell you their opinion. It's their opinion. And when there's too much negative opinions against you, let me give you one tip. Don't bother. You know why? Because their opinions don't pay your bills. Anish, did you buy the car with opinions of others? No, huh? You didn't pay it with opinions. You paid it with hard cash that you have worked for, you have sweated for, you have suffered for, not with opinions. He said goodbye opinions if they're too negative. Advice, positive advice, he took many. And I remember, Anish, talking to you in the special Zoom call that was with the leaders in Kerala, that Haridas and Prashant have arranged at the time, you and your friends and your colleagues, and where we tried to challenge who can sell more tickets to the December event, remember? We started talking, it was along the way. I remember your face.
Yeah. Eric meeting.
It was a very good meeting. See where this meeting has taken you. Today, everybody routes for you. Everybody is happy for you. You are the king of this event today. But you deserve it. You deserve more than one Zoom call for that. This is what I mean. Look at those guys. See if Joseph also here. I remember him as well. In an early morning, it was late night by me, when Haridas, Prashant, and him and Joseph were talking to us in a WhatsApp call, remember? These are the leaders. Guys, be a light tower to your team. Be a light tower to your teams. And if it's hard and it sucks, it doesn't matter. Good days are ahead. I vow to you and I can make you this promise. Vitae has come very far, but the best is yet to come. I promise you. The best is yet to come. We are far from where we want to be. The best is yet to come, and there's so much already in the making. I'm really, really proud to have attended this event today. Although I told Prashant we have now currently a brainstorm meeting with the board to prepare to tomorrow board meeting. And I went out. It was important for me to leave the board meeting to come to you guys. I'm going to head back now to them. I have to go back to the meeting room. I'm now in my hotel room. It was really inspiring. Anish, first of all, thanks for your story. Prashant, thanks for sharing with me the opportunity for the story. Haridas, for you as well. Thanks for sharing with me the story. Joseph, I want to see you next. And where is my leader from Ghana? I don't see him on the screen. I don't see him. Maybe he has to wait. Where's Mr. Abdullah?
There.
Now we see you. No, you disappeared. Yes, I see you. Please invite me. Please invite me to your next Zoom. I need some more energy from you. I need some more energy. You're inspiring. You're doing good for your team. You're doing good for Africa as a whole. You're really helping people. Yeah. I mean, Prashant has shared with me what's happening with people, what kind of food people are eating there, mud cakes. That was to me, I literally flipped. When I saw it. I want you to be the light tower in Africa, in Ghana, starting from Ghana, but really to Africa, for people to have, starting with normal food. We can provide it to them. Let's build a good foundation so we can go to public launch and have all these people joining and being able to make a living from our platform just by sharing valuable content. And we, the team, will share their content so they have enough share power in their accounts. So they earn enough credits on behalf of sharing their content. They have good stories. They are humans just like us, and they deserve the chances that we deserve. They have a good leader who will take care of them and make that happen for them. And I'm really honored and proud to be part of that movement. I don't look at it from the top, I created this movement. No, to be part of this movement because we are into this together. We are the people, and we are Vitae all together. It's not just one person. It's not a one-man show. It's us, the people. Okay? Guys, thank you very, very much. Thanks again for sharing with me this opportunity. It was an honor to listen to these stories, to being inspired by these stories. This gives me energy to move forward. This gives me energy in the morning to move and drive through all the challenges. When I listen to these stories, I know it's worth to making it happen. It's worth to going through the challenge just to hear this kind of stories. I really, really can't wait. And I hope, Prashant, that you can go on with your plans for this island that you want to do with the leaders. I really, really hope you can go on. I told her, keep me informed of the details. If this is possible, we can maybe surprise you in a big way. I really, 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 I mean it. I've talked to you about it, Prashant, and I said now in front, if this could go through and with all these COVID rules, if we can do something, I really want to surprise you in a big way. And I really think you guys deserve it. You're amazing. You're one of my most favorite teams. And I'm honored, and it's always a pleasure to come back to you guys, really. And I really look forward to the next time. Okay? I wish you goodbye for now.
Thank you so much.
Keep me posted. Keep me posted about the next events. India, Ghana.
Definitely.
Very, very important. Anish, keep inspiring people. Keep inspiring people. Tell them you're going to make them good prices with Jeep. Go talk to Jeep. I'm going to bring you some clients. Tell them I'm going to bring you some new clients. Decide for yourself to make it a goal. You're not the only Jeep Ross calling around. You're going to make a goal. You're going to bring at least 10 new clients still 2021. Let them, let's just do it. That's the biggest dream that you can have, is not just achieving yours, is helping others achieve their dreams. That's the biggest pleasure ever. You know, my downline drives much nicer cars than me. I mean it. They all bought new cars. Yeah, they're much nicer than mine, much more powerful, much better. That makes me more happy to see my own car, you know? Really, really, I mean it. I see them coming up the parking to a meeting, I'm like, wow. And I know why. In my heart, I see this car and a Vitae logo on it. I know how they achieved it. It's, to me, the biggest pleasure. Make it your goal, Anish. It's going to be very much fun. You're going to love it. It's going to make you feel really proud. I promise you. Prashant.
Yes, brother. Thank you.
You're awesome. Haridas.
And
I love you guys, really.
First time in my life, we are not earning only money. We are earning every second blessings. The blessings, we can't buy the blessings in place of dollar and Indian rupees. And thank you so much to all our Vitae family members. I just share two things. First, in India, there is two insects. I'm talking about the negative things, I think it's worldwide. Two insects. They suck the blood. First is mosquito. A second is live in your hair. Hair. And what we do, we just use the comb and remove that kind of insects. If you have mosquitoes in your house, you're not going to leave your house. You just kill the mosquitoes, find the solution, and you focus how you work. A second thing is the biggest powerful thing in which how I work in worldwide. I just share. If you want to know the practical, the group work, how people are working in group, you need to go in the outside your forest, or if you have small garden, and find the honey bee hut, bee next, honey bee next, and just throw one stone in middle of this honey bee next. Then they show you how they work with a team. They give you millions of love bites in your body. That is called teamwork. And I work like that, believe me. Thank you so much to all team members. And we are crazy about this, our social media platform. Or definitely, haters make me famous when I start working in this industry. One guy today, they send me his angry face like this. When I'm sitting with laptop, angry face. Then I check his status. He's selling vegetable on the street. I'm saying, yes, you are right. You send me these things. You deserve. Like, I can't understand when on road, the costliest car is driving on the road, like Lamborghini, Ferrari, or any car. And I don't know why dogs are running and barking. You have two options, go and ask. Otherwise, just focus your goal and destination. Thank you so much, guys. It's just a beginning. And I just tell you one thing. Waves are start, hunt your waves. Thank you so much.